is it's a nonprofit organization that engages teenagers in thinking about their health, sexual health, and issues around that. Scenarios sponsors a contest called What's the Real Deal? And this year we sponsored it in partnership with the Department of Education, and over 300 young people in all 5 boroughs participated in the contest. And through a juried process, the winning script that we're making today was chosen.
My story is called All Falls Down, and it's basically about 6 characters who are each in relationships.
And mark it. Scene 10, take 4.
Only one chooses to take things slow and head on the right path.
Baby, how was school today?
It's about consequences and how you deal with certain things and peer pressure and just everything all bunched up in one. But you just have to make wise decisions, know your consequences, and protect yourself.
Stop being so hard on me. I'm sorry, damn. You are so out of your mind for sleeping with a stranger like that. Never in a million years would that be me. There you go again with your signature line, never in a million years. So what? It's the truth.
Cut. Good. Okay, everybody back to one.
Chantel is here and working side by side with David and as an extra and with the actors to make sure that her vision is seen throughout this film.
We chose this one, which wasn't written in script form at the time. It was a story outline for a couple reasons. It had a lot of authenticity and heart. You know, it just seemed to it felt like the writer knew what he or she was talking about. We didn't know who it was at the time. But also for me, from a filmmaking point of view, I just found the train to be a really captivating metaphor, and I thought it would work really nicely visually and as, you know, subtext under the story, because trains are all about choices and getting on and off and moving and going places, and that's what I thought these stories are about too.
I got the inspiration from the script, from books I've read, from things I've made up, and from other people's experience. I kind of combined those 3 materials, and I made up characters and I made up a story.
I like the issues she touches on. A lot of it focuses on how boys and girls actually deal with each other and talk to each other and don't and do respect each other.
Nothing wrong with calling a girl on the phone, man.
Yo, X that. You never call a girl on the phone, man. I gotta agree with Tom. Only when she calls you first.
It's true to life, and that's what people need to see, real situations and real life on the screen. And I think, you know, that's going to wake kids up a little bit and make them pay attention to this film.
Not only that, though, but the fact that, you know, it was written by a teenager and it applies to teenage lives, so yeah, it's also really important.
Did you write the script? That's great.
What I really liked about it was the way it related a lot to like teen life.
There are 15 high school students that are being mentored on the set in each department, along with the professionals.
Ready? And action.
David Koepp, we're really lucky to have him as a filmmaker. David has written every blockbuster that we've seen. He's written Spider-Man and Mission Impossible and Jurassic Park, to name a few. He's directed Secret Window.
Working with David has been a good experience because we have the same vision. We both know exactly what we want the characters to do, how we want the characters to look, and we have the same way. So it's kind of like he puts my vision onto the screen and I put his vision and mine onto the paper.
Chantel has been terrific. What's nice about her is she has a lot of opinions. What's kind of a drag sometimes is she has a lot of opinions. But I find it refreshing. She just comes right out and says what she thinks. For somebody to be able to incisively cut through and tell you what they think is really important. I found it really heartening that everybody I asked to come on along and do this with me, you know, all the filmmaker friends that I have and people that I'd met for the first time, they all said yes. Everybody I asked said yes, and they said it right away.
Okay, ready, and action.
bit of everything, from answering questions, doing interviews, to taking pictures, seeing how everything comes up on the camera, making it into a script, doing with the casting.
Is that like a part of her character that she would say things like that? Like that's a big no-no in terms of her like motherly mediator type?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do one more right away.
I remember the kinds of movies that we watched in health class when I was in high school, and you know, they were you either laughed it off the screen or you just put your head down on your desk and went to sleep. If an audience of high school students, which is the intended audience, just sits and watches it and actually pays some attention to it, then maybe some of its messages will sink in.
What the final films end up doing is they're used as teaching tools, and they're used to get young people talking about what's happening in their life with the hope that they will talk through some of the issues before they find themselves in a situation, and that they'll end up making a healthy decision, because that's what Scenario's mission is to help young people make healthy choices in their lives.